don't believe in it.
I pretty much think they're a hoax. Like they don't exist.
I really do not have that much of an opinion on them because they scare the hell out of me.
I think people can call themselves whatever they want. Doesn't mean that I believe it.
I think there are also some people who are maybe just a little bit crazy.
But I do believe that there is a gift. In fact, I've met a couple of people with the gift.
I think at first it's weird, and then it becomes cool after.
Well, I actually don't know, and I hadn't considered it.
You know, I wish I could say yes or no.
Yes, I believe some people have.
I think it's, I don't know, maybe arrogant, assuming that you are more special than everyone.
Sounds like a bunch of fairy tales.
They're full of shit, personally.
Everybody has an opinion. Most people want evidence, but does this look like evidence to you? There's something that's been bothering me for a long time. I think I might be psychic. In Macedonia, there's a tradition of reading coffee cups. When you drink the coffee, something is left in the grounds. You flip the cup over and it leaves a sort of shadow pattern behind. And it's in that shadow that I see things. Visions, I guess. The first time I looked into somebody's cup, I saw an image of a crashed bike. The next day, he got into a motorcycle accident. I don't know how it works, but it does. One day I looked, and then I saw. That's it. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do about it. My parents say it runs in the family. Maybe they can help me understand.
And people try to tell your future, and people believe in the destiny and the future that can be read it, and so many of the fortune tellers and some of them they read on your palm or and on the coffee from the coffee beans. They believe that when you drink that and you turn whatever is left of the coffee in the cup is showing up some pictures and signs that are coming from your future or from your past.
Is there anybody who in our family that can do it? Mom, what about, you're telling me about your sister?
My sister, yeah, she was very good.
Mm-hmm.
She could read the cup, and like after she read it, like the things what she told them was like, they was coming true. And she was so popular in our village.
What did you think the first time I did it?
When you start reading it, is ability that, but I say somebody have a gift, somebody don't. And look like you have a gift to read it.
Yes.
Sure, parents are supposed to be supportive, but what are other people going to think when I tell them that I'm psychic?
People who are very sensitive to other people's auras, and also an ability to imagine things and to see things that not actually like television, but patterns and sounds and I guess milestones as such, or signs that point towards things. But I don't think it's as clear as a lot of people imagine.
I think that it's been ingrained into society that it's almost a bit of lunacy. Lunatics do it. I do definitely believe that there is a place for it. I don't think that just society is really accepting of having it in the culture.
When it's proven to me, I'll believe in it. It has yet to be proven to me. I have yet to see it in action. When I see it in action, maybe I'll believe in it.
Sometimes, this gift feels more like a curse. I'm embarrassed and ashamed to tell anybody about it. It's not the sort of thing that's considered normal. People think you're crazy or phony, but I know I'm neither of those things. I'm beginning to wonder how anyone can admit to being psychic. I need to talk to someone who's had experience dealing with this question. What does it mean to be psychic?
It's like working out any muscle. Right? You use it, you build it up, it becomes stronger, and you're off to a running start, right? But I think generally speaking, anyone really could do it simply by making the decision that they want to learn. Over a period of time, you look at these cars and you start to notice things, and things start jumping out at you that weren't there before, and it's the most fantastic feeling when it happens, because at least with me anyways, it was sort of like from nothing to, it was just like, oh, wait, there's something. So it was very, very satisfying. You could almost, I guess, sort of compare it to The Matrix, you know, when they sort of plug into the machine, right? It's like, I know Kung Fu.
Now, what about when you're, I don't know, when you meet someone for the first time and they ask you, so, you know, that inevitable question, what do you do, right? What do you say?
That depends 110% on who I'm talking to. I take that on a case-by-case basis. 9 times out of 10, I'm very upfront with like, well, I'm a tarot card reader, and you know, it's the usual response. Really? In the early stages, it was a little bit difficult. It was something that I really kind of had to wrestle with, and then realize, no, you know what? I'm damn good at this, and you know, I need to live. So I might as well just, you know, put 130% of myself into this. In which case, you know what? I don't feel so bad about getting paid for that now.
He's right. I shouldn't care what other people think. I'm good at what I do, and maybe I could do it as a job too. Why not? I just don't know how my husband will feel about being married to a professional psychic.
Yeah, one of the interesting things for me when you do that is for me trying to decide how much of what you're saying is because you know me and how much of it is because you're trying to, that you're actually reading the cards.
You don't trust me?
No, it's not a trust thing. It's like, is she using this as an excuse to give me a life lecture?
Right.
Rather than just
reading the cards.
In the coffee grounds, I feel like I don't project anything into those.
Well, it's more like, abstracted, it seems.
No, I think that the tarot cards are more abstract. But in the coffee, I see things. I see images. I see pictures, right? And it tells me things.
People don't see that stuff. When they look at the coffee, they don't see the stuff that you see. I think of the 2 questions, the one is, you know, is this a real thing or not? And the 2, is this a viable business? The second question is so much more easy to answer. I would say absolutely 100% it's a completely viable business. It's an industry that is like thousands of years old. People have been going to see mystics and spiritual people and all sorts of things for guidance for a long, long time. There's just something ingrained in the human psyche that I think seeks people out that have answers that they don't have.
But why do people ask those questions? More importantly, why do they come to people like me for the answers?
I think a lot of times they're a little bit lost and they just want answers to some of their questions, or they just want some kind of guidance.
Because they're lonely and bored.
Or
and
they're looking for some answers that may not be there.
The first thing that popped into my head perhaps would be maybe some reassurance, maybe some confidence, maybe something that helps them to live more comfortably.
Maybe they want to hear something in particular about their future, or they want to know something. So I think it's the same reason people believe in God and religion. It's comfort, maybe. Fear of the unknown.
This has probably helped me as much as I would like to think at least it helps my clients. It's just kind of like being a spiritual social worker. That's kind of what a lot of people need, really, particularly these days, you know?
Maybe there's more to this than just figuring out if I'm psychic. Maybe I can really help people. Maybe I could learn something about myself in the process. I think I already have. I'm not afraid to say what I am anymore, despite what others may think. I guess this film is sort of my coming out statement. I know who I am and what I am capable of. My name is Deanna, and I can see things that others can't. If I can use that to help people, then I should. So, here I am. Let's see what I can do.